Going on, everybody? So yeah, most consumers want to rush the credit repair process. Trust me, I get it. You want this done as quick as possible. Everybody does. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works when it's being done the legal way. In which I always recommend doing it the legal way. Whether you're doing it or whether you hire a company to fix your credit, make sure they're doing things the legal way. Because if they're not, you're the one who's going to get in trouble at the end of the day. If y'all don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share this live everywhere you can. Be greatly appreciated. But yeah, legal credit repair takes time, and I know nobody wants to hear that, but that's the truth. It takes time. Oh, wow. Hmm. If y'all have any questions, just leave them in the live chat. Good morning. I love Jesus. Good morning, Jeffrey. Hope y'all are having a good morning. My bank is, my local bank is celebrating 50 years. They're giving away free popcorn and stuff. And it's like, no, I don't eat popcorn. I don't eat that stuff. Why not? Like you lost a lot of weight. It wasn't eating popcorn. All right. Let's get these emails out. Oh, Jefferson Capital Systems. Oh, yes. Love those. Love those. My attorneys do too. All right. Yeah, you can't rush legal credit repair. It may take months, it may take years, but at least it's being done the legal way. And remember, use your annual credit reports. Stop using Credit Karma. Stop paying for credit monitoring to try to fix your credit. Go directly to the source, not a third party, which is something that we used to do too, just because it's just one of those things where import it in the software, generate your letter, and you're done. Now everything's done manually by attorneys using the annual credit reports and only the annual credit reports. We can't use any other credit report for disputing the information because we don't just want to get deletions. We want to litigate these files and get money in your pocket, get debts waived. That is much better. Much better. I sent so many emails yesterday, I was hoping I wouldn't have to send any today, but it looks like I've got some to send today too. This is who I think it is. I think we're still working on getting you in with the attorneys, correct? Have you received the handoff email yet? And I don't want to say your name, but you texted me yesterday, and I think it's a repo on Equifax that's left. Correct me if I'm wrong. Victor, I'll say your first name, Victor, if that's if I'm right on that. It just depends on how they respond to the attorney's first letter and second letter. Typically, they only send 2 letters, honestly. And if you give me a second to finish this email, I can look and see which, where we're at on that as far as with the attorneys, whether they've started or not. Just let me finish this email. All right, I got John. Actually, I need to update this real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't see anything as of right now. All right. Oh, I did not mean to click on that. There we go. Yeah, just give me a second if you'll stay on here. Once I finish what I'm doing, I'll look and see which step we're on. My system's slow. I might lose y'all for just a second. Let's see, did I send this one? I don't think I sent this email. Yes, I did. All right, let's get back to Come on, y'all, ask me some questions. I know somebody has a question or something they want me to talk about. Let's see. Okay, so you sign that manual. Don't need that. Looks like all I'm seeing is Equifax as far as annual reports. Do you have any of the other ones? Where did that go? Not that one. What's that? Oh, there it is right there. But should be the only one they need, but they're gonna want the other ones to compare it to. Because I know you only have something left on Equifax, Experian and TransUnion's clean. Let me reach out to them and tell them that it's just Equifax and see if Equifax is gonna be good enough to just have that report, but pretty sure they're gonna want, all of them. Or at least that one and Innovis. So when I get off the live, I'll reach out to them. Just make sure that you text me in a couple hours, if you don't mind, because I promise you I'll forget. All right, I just started a poll. This is something that my attorney said since I go live so much, I should start accepting donations. So if I do start accepting donations, would you actually donate to the channel to support the channel? Because I don't make no money off YouTube. And this does take away from my work sometimes. Now, a lot of it does get done while I'm working, but there are times where I put off some things to answer questions, or sometimes I don't like working while I'm live. So, and then again, I'm not begging anybody to donate anything, so don't think that. This is something that they've actually been asking me to do since I started back going live, but sometimes I stay on here for an hour, hour and a half, and if I'm on here, I'm not really making money. I'm not doing consultations, so Yeah, but again, you definitely don't have to. Don't feel obligated to donate anything if you don't want to. I don't mind y'all coming on here and asking questions and asking me to talk about certain things, and but I definitely need a bottle of water, and I need to go check my mail. So I'll be right back, y'all, because I'm waiting on some salt. I don't know if y'all have heard of the Baja Gold salt. It's supposed to be good for you to put in your water. So it's supposed to be in my mailbox. Let me go check my mail, get me a bottle of water. Give me about 2 or 3 minutes, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh, that little bit of salt is strong. Ooh. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to test something. I'm going to put whoever the two people that voted yes on the spot. And I'm going to put, why does that do that? I think that's how you do it. So if y'all want to donate, there's the link to the Cash App. I think I did that right. I don't never use Cash App, so maybe I did that right. So again, one thing I will say is if you do want to donate, I definitely appreciate it, but please don't send no crazy amount of money. I know some people, they don't care, but you know, $1 or $2 is perfectly fine. Don't be sending the $100 or $50 or anything like that. Because I'd done this before a couple years ago, and some people were sending $50 to $100, and just that's to me that's not really a donation. But yeah, back to the subject. Legal credit repair takes time. I don't care what anybody on YouTube or anywhere else is telling you. You know, this whole I can be done in 30, 60, 90 days. It's just a sales tactic, nothing more. Because these people are here to tell you what you want to hear, so you'll sign up for their services. And we don't work that way. If you don't want to sign up with us, that's perfectly fine. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear just so you will pay us money. And if you are searching for credit repair, just make sure that the company's working with attorneys. I'm telling you, since I've started working with attorneys, it's been a game changer. I mean, because again, I can spot every violation under the sun on a credit report, but I can't litigate that file to get you paid for it because I'm not an attorney. So that's why I partner with the best attorneys in every state to get you the best results possible. And again, we just dropped our prices from, let's see, I wrote it down somewhere. Our prices used to be $1,043 for credit repair. And as of yesterday, I think it was, we dropped it down to $547. Like that's it. You pay $547 and you're done. And my goal is to get you the best results possible and get you every dime of that $547 back, plus some, in your pocket. And try to get debts waived as well. So trust me, we're going to work as hard as possible to get you the best results. You don't have to pay for credit monitoring anymore. We're using the reports directly from annualcreditreport.com as well as Innovis. So yeah, you're going to get the best results possible working with attorneys. It doesn't mean you got to work with me and my company. Just make sure that the company you're working with is using attorneys. And Victor, if you're still on here, yes, it looks like American Express, Capital One, two Chase banks, Synchrony Bank, Walmart, another Synchrony Bank, Walmart. No, I'm sorry. Those are actually positive. The two Chase, Capital One, American Express have been deleted off of Equifax. The repo has been deleted off Experian and TransUnion. And then Synchrony Bank PC Richards has been deleted from TransUnion, and the Synchrony Bank Walmart has been deleted from TransUnion, and then two Affirm accounts have been deleted from Experian, which you probably already know that, but so yeah, just make sure that the company you're working for is working with attorneys, and under no circumstance doing identity theft or police reports unless you are a true victim of identity theft. And don't fall for this whole, well, technically you are a victim of identity theft because you didn't give them written permission. I see people talking about that. Whenever you apply for these things, you're giving them all the written permission they need to report this stuff to the credit bureaus. And if that was the case, how come you're not complaining about all the positive accounts on your credit report? Well, why is it only the negative accounts? Just hoping repo comes off Equifax. Obviously, that is the ultimate goal, to get it off Equifax. But we definitely need to get you in with the attorneys to try to get that last one off. I know that me and my team got everything else removed, and that's the last thing left. So we're definitely going to do our best to get it done for you, and hopefully in the process get some money in your pocket for that account. If we can, trigger some violations or even spot some violations that are already there. But I always feel confident in my attorneys. I mean, they're the best in the industry, so why would I not trust them to get the job done? They're going to work hard for you because, again, once they look at and see that that's all you got, they're going to try to get this done. They're going to try to get every violation they can get so they can make money too. Otherwise, they're only going to make the fee that I pay them monthly. You're very welcome. And if anybody's wondering, and Victor can attest to this, he is a client of mine. His handle is I Love Jesus 973. He has been with me for 8 months now, right at 8 months. And like I said, it's a process, 6 to 12 months. We're at the 8-month mark and we only have one item left. Does that mean he'll be done before 12 months? Absolutely not. We can't control that. But if we can get those violations, it's a guaranteed deletion then. Once you get that violation, it's hold on, y'all, it's a wrap once we get the violation. So yes, I love when my clients come on my lives because then they can share their experiences, good or bad. I want you to comment. If you had a bad experience with me, comment. I mean, so I can address it and so other people can see the issue that you had. That's one of the big things about going live is anybody can come on here and ask a question. And I'm all for questions. If I don't have the answer, I'll tell you I don't have the answer. All right, let's check this. Check his. Oh, good Lord. Definitely got to send this email. And we got to have those annual reports, and we got to have your Innovis report. They are vital for what we are trying to achieve here. And I know sometimes they're aggravating to get. I had a guy sign up and finally he just got upset and said, "You're asking too much of me. I can't get them." And it can be aggravating. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes they make it hard to get those reports. But without those reports, we can't help you anyway. King Silverhand. Hey man, how's your day going so far? What's this stream about? Yeah, thanks for hopping on. So we offer pre-litigation credit repair. And what that is we work with attorneys who dispute negative items on your credit report that are inaccurate, incomplete, or even reported illegally. We do charge a fee. We just dropped our prices yesterday. But the title is Legal Credit Repair Takes Time because it's a process to fix credit. I know there's so many people out here sweeping credit, but that's illegal and you're committing fraud. Legal credit repair takes 6 to 12 months. And the reason ours is 6 to 12 months is because if my attorneys have to litigate these files, of course, these banks are going to fight these lawsuits, and so are the credit bureaus. So it can get drug out an additional 6 months easily. Yes, but I need to make sure that they can work with just those two. They may want to compare all 4 reports, is what I was trying to say. But I don't, let me look and see. I don't see, hold on. Let me go back to my email. It can be complicated. You know, we're not like traditional credit repair where we're just disputing stuff, hoping it comes off. We're trying to get stuff deleted, thousands of dollars in consumers' pockets, and debts waived, meaning they no longer owe the debts. Victor, let me look and see. I don't think I've seen an email. I see Lex. Well, that's okay. Maybe you named it wrong. I see LexisNexis. I do not see Innovis. Okay, hold on. Maybe I see an old Innovis. Yeah, the Innovis report is almost 3 months old, and the one you sent is just a link to get to Lexis or to Innovis. It's not the actual report. So if I'm missing something and you have a newer one, please email it. If you or anyone you know needs a video editor, let me know, bro. I'm a freelancer. Okay, well, I appreciate you stopping by. Can you resend it? Because I'm looking at all your emails that you sent me, and I don't see it. I apologize. If you'll send it to me now, I'll go ahead and save it in your portal, and I'll reach out to the attorneys and let them know that you just have the repo left on Equifax. Can we just use Equifax and Innovis? But again, they may want to compare it to the other 3 since it's not on there, but I don't know that. But I will find out and get you an answer today 100% because we need to get you in with the attorneys as soon as possible to get the ball rolling on this. I have 2 numbers on one phone, so I'm thinking about getting another phone. That way I can keep it all, I can make my videos go live and still have a phone to reply to people. Because I swear I get the most text messages, the most emails, and the most phone calls when I go live. It doesn't matter what time of day it is when I go live, I know my phone's about to start going off. That salt is strong. If y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. I may hop off of here shortly. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Share this live everywhere you can. Maybe we can build the numbers up and I can stay on here for another hour or two. Like I said, if enough people hop on here, enough people are asking questions, I'll stay on here. Whether anybody donates or not, I'll stay on here. I mean, I'm here to answer questions and help as much as I can. Doesn't matter if you sign up for my services or not either. If I can help, I'm willing to help. I need to actually download this on my PC, then I won't have to have. Is that the right one? I can't tell. I'll just wait. Also, for anybody that wants to book a free consultation, I'm going to leave that link in there in the comments. And if you are ready to sign up, I'll leave that link as well. Oh, I didn't type nothing. Put my phone number and email address in the live chat as well. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, just put them in the live chat. Be more than happy to answer any questions that y'all have about credit repair. If you have a certain credit repair company you got questions about, just let me know. Again, legal credit repair takes time. I know there's so many people on the internet offering 30, 60, 90 days. You don't want to do a credit sweep. I'm telling you, you're going to make it even harder to fix your credit the legal way once you go that route. And if you do go that route, and then you want to go the legal route after that, because it doesn't work or everything comes right back on the report, you're going to have to call each bureau and ask them to remove the last 24 months of disputes from your credit file. Yes, sir, I got it. I'm saving it right now. Yep, I got it saved. Got that and Equifax saved, and I'm hoping that they'll just use those two reports. Um, I'm gonna kind of glance over it now. Yeah, see, it's not even on there. So that's a good thing. Wait, let's see, hold on. Yeah, it's not even on there. Anybody have any questions about credit repair, credit sweeps, Metro 2, consumer laws, factual disputing, your favorite YouTuber that does credit repair, or anything like that, let me know. I'll stay on here for a few more minutes, but then I'm probably going to hop off of here. As of right now, no. I'm going to reach out to the attorneys and see if they can just use those. I don't see why they couldn't just use those. Try to get you in with them so we can get that knocked out for you. Valley Village, California. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the bell notifications so you know when I go live. Share this live everywhere you can. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If we get enough people on here and they're asking questions, I'll stay on. If not, I'm going to hop off of here and probably go walk or even go to the church. Maybe even both. Not sure yet. Anybody got a question for me? Always remember, legal credit repair takes time. Anybody that's promising to fix your credit in 30, 60 to 90 days is full of crap, or they're doing something illegal. Anybody that promises or guarantees your score to go up a certain amount, they're also full of crap too, because they can't control whether your score goes up or down when something's removed from your credit report. Only way they can control your credit score is if they're adding trade lines, an age trade line to add age to your credit report. Or maybe your utilization's high and you need to add a $50,000 American Express to bring your utilization down. Other than that, they cannot control your score based off of your credit report. So just a forewarning for anybody who is searching for credit repair. Just be careful. These people are telling you what you want to hear, just so you'll sign up with them. It is nothing more than a sales tactic. That's it. Nothing else. And it works. It definitely works. People fall for it every day. It's like the what's the guy's name that's real popular on YouTube? Credit Plug. $4,000 for credit repair, and then he's paying somebody $5 to sweep your credit illegally. I mean, that's wild to me. I'm sorry, that is wild. But at the end of the day, it's your money. If you want to blow it getting scammed, that is totally up to you. I was trying to find, that's just the consultation. And then most of these companies, I don't know if you've noticed, but when you do the consultation, you're talking to somebody that you can't even understand. Because again, they're just paying somebody $5 an hour. All right, let's see. All right, so while I'm looking at it, they have a standard plan, a thorough repair in 120 business days or less, all negative items removed, and all three bureaus for $2,499. That is almost $2,000 more than ours, and they're doing it the illegal way. Or you can do the express plan, repair your credit in 60 business days or less, all negative items removed, and all three bureaus. See what I'm saying? See how that's worded? That's somebody that's making $5 an hour. $3,999. That is just outrageous. Financing is available through Zip, Cash App, Afterpay, and Klarna. So why trust us? It says 20 years of experience. They literally just started doing credit repair this year, or maybe the end of last year, or something like that. But that is crazy. Would you spend $2,500 or $4,000 on credit repair? I'm curious. Like that is wild to me. And I know some of y'all will, because obviously people are spending crazy amounts of money with this guy. That is wild. Sorry, I was just reading some of this stuff. It's hilarious to say the least. Quickly. Oh wow, that is very wild. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I guess I'm gonna hop off of here. But if you want a free consultation, the link's in the live chat. If you're ready to sign up for pre-litigation credit repair, that link is in the live chat as well. You can call or text me at the number in the live chat, or even send me an email. If you do want to donate, my Cash App's in there. If not, trust me, I don't care. Doesn't matter. This is just something that I'm testing for right now to possibly not only go live more, but create more content based off of, um, being able to actually earn money from the donations to take the time to make videos, have somebody edit them for me, and just give y'all more education than just going live while I'm working and answering questions. So I'll try to go live again today, no promises, but if I don't, I will definitely see you on the next live, and I hope y'all have a great Friday.